I'm looked at as a criminal. I'm looked at as this face of corruption. This guy that's plundered trillions out of this country, which is not the case, by the way. So I'd just like to say to the public out there, I'm not corrupt. I'm not taking any money from anybody. I never have, and I never will. How they take it, that's not for me to decide.
Duduzane Zuma maintained his innocence even against the tide of corruption allegations. He didn't mince his words when he said allegations against him had motives other than unearthing corruption.
I think we'd all be fooling ourselves to think that there hasn't been a political play in the background. Right. Speculation is one thing, but I think if we look back in hindsight, the history speaks for itself. If you look at how a lot of the issues have come to the fore, the people that have brought the issues to the fore, what has happened to people on either side of the political wranglings, I think that is an obvious case. And I've said it before and I'm saying it again, I believe I'm unfortunately caught in a political storm.
Several witnesses implicated Duduzane Zuma as a fixer for the Gupta family. But Zuma maintains he's not corrupt. Instead, Zuma believes he was a target for then Public Protector Thuli Madonsela.
Some of us have been integral to those investigations. We've sit here alleged of all sorts of wrongdoing, corruption, bribery. It's been going on almost on a daily basis from about 3 years ago. So what I would have expected was a fair opportunity to represent or reflect on my side of the story, like I'm doing here yesterday and today. I didn't get that opportunity.
But Madonsela has hit back.
Towards the end of the investigation, we got letters from the lawyers when they realized that we were serious about issuing a report. We got a letter which didn't say we didn't give him an opportunity, which just said there wasn't enough time. So I don't understand why would Mr. Zuma tell a lie that can be verified, that at the very least his lawyers could accuse me of giving him inadequate time, but to say he was never asked for his version, that's a blatant lie.
A point Zuma also later considered under re-examination.
And you are not able to honor the subpoena because you're overseas.
Yes, and I communicated it quite clearly that I'm traveling. When I get back, I'll come and present myself.
So you were not ignored. At least there was the invitation and there was a subpoena.
That's correct, sir.
Last year, the young Zuma was arrested on arrival at the OR Tambo International Airport. The corruption charges were later provisionally withdrawn. He now says he's to decide on recourse for that incident. Nhlanhla Khatlani, SABC News, Johannesburg.